Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is really like impromptu for me, just like something came up and I haven't ever talked about it on my channel, but I am a Christian and I have one of my best friends from my hall last year. Her name is Maddie. I did a collaboration with her on my channel. I will link her YouTube channel down below if you wanted to go check it out too, because she does talk a lot about her faith and stuff like that. But she is part of a sorority here. I can't remember which one it is, but it's a Christian sorority. Aw, nuts. Take two. It's a Christian sorority here on campus, and I have recently just wanted to like have more faith, like restore my faith, kind of just build in my faith. And I thought, what better way to like join Maddie for like sorority recruitment week for her sorority, since it's part of Informal Rush, and see if like that would be a good fit for me, see if I like the girls, and kind of just get out and just like have fun, like get ready. They said, I talked to Maddie just a minute ago, she said they're just watching a movie, really informal, so it's like really casual, so I'm kind of excited for this, just like get out of the house, and then Maddie and I are going to come back and do some homework and be really productive, so I'm kind of excited. I don't know, I just thought this would be fun. I'm excited, so I thought, like, if I'm excited, let's film it. I'm just going to be really casual, but I want to do my makeup so I don't look dead anymore. I think I'm going to leave my hair in this bun, maybe like do a cute bandana. I'm eating this is so good. It's from Trader Joe's. I bought like their like pretzel sticks that are like 99 cents, and I put spreadable cheese, really good, from Trader Joe's, and then turkey and bacon in it. Oh, it's so good. It's like a turkey bacon, like BLT almost, without like the lettuce and bacon, so like maybe not a BLT, but you know, and in a pretzel bun. Like, I feel like I haven't like actually talked and like really sat down and just like told you guys about myself. By the way, I'm using this e.l.f. primer. It's like my new Holy Grail favorite. It's like $3 too, so can't go wrong. And I just got over a cold. Well, I had the flu. I went to the doctors and they were like, yep, you have the flu. And I was like, literally, how do 2 weeks into college that I get the flu? I don't know, but it happened to me, and I'm still kind of like dealing with like the drainage and stuff like that. I feel so much better. Just like the drainage of like the cold part aspect of it is like really affecting me right now. So like I'm like talking like I'm so nasally. I apologize. But yeah, so I've just been like relaxing since I got back from class, eating, and then I was working on some homework, and I was just like, I wonder what Maddie's doing. And she was like, I have my like sorority event today, and I was like, can I come, like, since it's like recruitment week? So, and she was like, yes, of course, like you can come. So I got really excited for that. I think I'm gonna do something with the Norvina palette, since I haven't used this on my channel yet. I have used it a couple times and I am like in love with it. It is so gorgeous. I like to leave these like tap things on, because what do you call these, like the sticker things on, because I don't use the mirrors really in them, because I have my own mirror right here. I think that I'm just going to go in with Incense, this brown shade, really lightly in my crease. But yeah, so college is like a month in, I would say. Like, let's see, it's the 19th, so yeah, like 3 weeks, a month in. Been really fun. Already gotten like deathly sick once, so let's see how many times I can do that in a year. Yeah, I've made a lot of new friends. Just like going to class and like sitting next to the people that you're friends with, even though like you probably won't see them like outside of class, it's still fun to have like your little like crew in your class, you know? I think I'm gonna go in with Love, just to add some like cute fall inspo maybe, even though like pink's really like spring, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I kind of want to talk about like my faith and like how I grew up in it. I know like some people might not like know much about it or not really care that much about it, but it is something that means a lot to me. And I'm like, this is my YouTube channel. Like, I want to show you guys the real me and who I really am. So my parents met when they were working, and they got married. And my mom was Lutheran before she met my dad. My dad was just like Christian, which is like, Lutheran is like Christianity. It's like a different form of Christianity. There's like different ones, like now I'm Baptist, so like there's like different forms. My mom was Lutheran. So they're both Christians, just had different like secondary beliefs, if that makes sense. And they got married, and my mom decided to convert to a Baptist church with my dad, and we went to a church called Tri-City Baptist Church, and their staff there was like amazing. I like loved going to Sunday school because like their people were so like amazing there. And as I got older, I don't know like what happened, like I was just like in my rebellious phase, I think, and I just like started to stop enjoying going to church. My church that I went to was like 3 hours long. You would go at 9 a.m. and 9 a.m. to like 10 o'clock-ish, you would have Sunday school, which is like individual groups of people, not individual groups of people, but different groups of people in different like ages. So like there would be like the kindergartners, and then like the third through, you know, like what I mean, like groups and ages. And then when you became an adult, there was like young married, single, like elderly, and then like you could pick like different like pastors that are teaching those classes to go to. So as I got older, I just kind of became uninterested because a lot of the times people in my church were homeschooled, and I went to public school, which was very different than being homeschooled in a Christianity way. Like they would have a class about Christianity throughout their school day. Whereas me, it was public school, and public school pretty much stays away from that other than like the historical facts about it. So I kind of became like an outcast. I don't feel like they were trying to make me feel like an outcast. I think in my brain I just kind of felt like I didn't fit in. And so I kind of stopped going to church. Like my parents got angry with me, and it was just like, I don't know what to do. Like I don't enjoy going, but I know it makes my parents happy. But I want to enjoy going to church because I really do believe in my faith, and I wasn't sure what to do. And so I had a really, really hard conversation with my dad. I sat him down and I was like, listen, I really don't enjoy going to this church. Like I want to have stronger faith. I want to be able to enjoy going to church. And he was like, I totally understand. Let's maybe go and try to go look at some different churches. Also, side note, so I can actually keep working, so I can make the sorority thing on time, I'm going to go in with Eccentric here. I know that's like a weird mix of colors, but I'm kind of going for like a little fall light inspo because it's turning fall outside. Anyway, so we started going to like different churches, and like that was fun because you got to see like how different churches not handle per se, but I'm not sure what the word I want to use is, go about preaching about the Bible. And I thought that was really interesting to see different areas of our community and how they go to church. So I thought that was actually really interesting and really fun. So we found a church that we liked going to that wasn't like too long, because I feel like 3 hours of my attention in a row is like really hard for me. I'm not like a person to sit still. I'm like really like bouncy. And so we found this church and we really loved it. We loved the people. The people there are so amazing. They're so sweet and nice, and they were so welcoming. And we just started going there, and it's really awesome. I really like it. So like that's like the story. But I do want to go back and talk about like how I became a Christian. So like I said, my parents brought me to Sunday school every day, and they would do like short stories, we would sing and color, stuff like that. And then as you got older, it was much more about studying the Bible and understanding what that meant. And Jesus died on the cross for our sins, and he put all of that on himself. And I remember sitting in the classroom. I can pick out the classroom still. Like I still know exactly which classroom it was. And we were all sitting on the floor, and the teacher was sitting in the chair, and we were praying. And at the end of each prayer, at the end of class, she asks if anyone would like to be saved. And I just remember being like, yeah, I do want to be saved. I want to be a follower of Christ. Like, that is who I want to be. And so I raised my hand, And I remember her coming to me after class and saying, "Can we go find your parents?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Did I do something wrong?" And she was like, "Let's go find your parents." And I remember going up to my parents and telling them that I got saved today. And I just remember how happy that made my dad and how happy I was that I finally like was able to like ask for forgiveness. And then a couple years later, I asked to get baptized. So in Christianity, you ask to be baptized when you're ready. And I remember the pastor's name, his name is Pastor Durrell. He baptized me, and it was awesome. I think I got baptized like 2 days after my birthday too, so that was cool. I'm going to go in with passion here on this side. And yeah, so that's like my like story, I guess. I haven't like ever like pursued actually talking like about it as like a teacher. But maybe I do. I don't know. I feel like I want to be more educated about the Bible and factual things first before I do that. But I'm always willing to talk to people who are interested in Christianity because I feel like the more you talk about it, the more people won't be like afraid of talking about it. I feel like there's a stigma that like, oh, like you don't want to talk about it because it could like bring up something that someone like would be offended by. And like I totally get that. Some people can be offended by it. But I don't know. It's something that I want to be able to freely talk about. And I don't know. Yeah. Just kind of like my thoughts like spilling out. I don't know. I'm going to do a wing liner, so I will be right back because I have to concentrate so hard for this. Wings are successfully on, and I'm going to continue to eat because I'm starving. Okay, while that wing dries, because I don't know if any of you experience this, but when I draw eyeliner on, it like sticks to my eyelashes, and then when I try to put mascara on top of that, it like is like crusty. So I like to wait for it to dry and then like kind of like peel it off. I don't know, that's gross. And then put mascara on. I feel like it works the best. And I'm going to take my Morphe Y6 and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. It's my new favorite. Also so cheap, so holla for that. I don't know why I said that. That's stupid. Okay, so we're just going to apply this all over the place. Blend that all in. Give yourself a non-zombie look. Love that. I'm trying to think of like other topics to like talk about that mean a lot to me. But literally nothing comes to my mind. I don't know. I ordered some clothes off Romwe last night. I'm super excited for that to come in. A lot of like new fall closet stuff. So maybe I'll do like a haul or like a try-on haul or like a lookbook. I don't know. I would say let me know in the comments down below, but honestly I don't know if anyone actually leaves those for someone who has like 24 subscribers. So, but I'm excited about it. And so, like, I don't know numbers, like how people take them. I'm taking the Fit Me concealer from Maybelline, by the way. And I just decided to start my YouTube channel because it was something that I had thought about for like a really long time, and I am really passionate about makeup. And like I like loved watching lifestyle vlogs and things like that. And so I was like, I want to do that. And so I just did, like, to be like for fun. And I love editing videos. I think it's so fun to just add like your own little like style and flair into them. And I love like seeing my friends and family's reactions to like my videos. Something that I like put so much effort and hard work into to kind of like turn out and like for them to be like, that was great. Like I feel like that's like my goal. And I hope that you guys like enjoy watching them too if you're watching them. Because like that's like the goal. Like I want people to enjoy what I'm putting out, and like I want to have fun while doing it. So just to put that out there, I guess. Oh, another thing that I did want to like talk about, I don't know if like anyone's gonna see this or like care, but recently James Charles and Tati Westbrook, who are like icons in this industry, the beauty industry, recently did a video about the beauty community. And I pretty much agree with everything they said. Like, I know there's a lot of drama going on in it, and like that's like happens in every workplace. Like every workplace does have their drama, but I feel like because this is YouTube and it's so public that like it gets noticed way, way, way more, which is so true. Like everything that's like public gets noticed way more. Like when like you and your friend get into an argument, the whole world isn't gonna blow up about it and be like, oh my god, like she said this, she said that, they did this. That doesn't happen because it's not public per se. So I just feel like there needs to be more like love. I don't know. I understand, like, people make mistakes all the time. I've made a buttload of mistakes in my life, and I'm sure that like I know my friends have made a buttload of mistakes in their life. So like, why are we punishing somebody so much for making a mistake? Like, for example, Laura Lee, who is one of like my favorite YouTubers. Like, I own like every single one of her collaboration palettes. I own her merch, things like that. She's like one of my favorite YouTubers. And I understand that a lot of people don't agree with what she said, and I do believe that what she said was wrong, but she did try to apologize for it. And so did Jeffree Star, and a lot of people issued their own apologies, which is great. Like, I think they issued their apologies, and like, mistakes happen. Like, they're gonna learn from them and hopefully not make those mistakes again. Like, I really hope that they don't make those mistakes again. So that's the tea. But yeah, I'm gonna take my roller lash, which is like almost gone, but I have no money to refill it with.
Two hours later.
Okay, something that I just thought about while I was like applying mascara for like 2 ages was that you guys really don't know much like about me. Like, I feel like you really don't know who I am. So I guess I will be thinking of my own questions because I have no massive audience to ask me questions. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I guess I'll just like say fun facts. Well, I'm a sophomore at the University of Colorado Boulder. I'm studying mathematics for education to become like a math teacher, which is something I think is really cool. Like, not a lot of people like math, and I just want to like, I had such great math teachers growing up that I want to like be that for like the kids of the future, and like, you know what I mean? Like, show them that math can be hard and is difficult, I understand, but that it is totally manageable and achievable. So that's what I want to do for like 7th and 8th grade, because that's like the really big transition that the kids have into like higher math. So I want to do that. Let me see. And let's see. I have torn my ACL like 3 times. Maybe I'll do like a story time video about that. Fun fact. I've had surgery 6 times. So like, I've had 3 ACLs. My wisdom teeth, which kind of counts, because like you're still out, and like every kid has that. So every kid will have like 1 surgery almost. And my tonsils and my appendix. Yeah. So yeah. Been through a lot. I had my tonsils out last year over Thanksgiving break. That's what it's called. Yeah, I was like getting really sick a lot, kind of like I still am, but you know. I'm gonna take Love, which is that pink shade, and just like brush it on my lash line on the bottom. And my doctor suggested that I maybe get my tonsils removed, so that way I wouldn't get as sick. And it did work. I feel like the flu could have been much, much worse had I had my tonsils. Like, my throat probably wouldn't have been as nice as it was to me during the flu if I still had my tonsils. So yeah, I think that was a good decision, but it was extremely painful. That week after surgery was a mess. I was a mess. I found that Chick-fil-A was like my new best friend, which it had always been my best friend, but it was like a whole new level of friendship because I would get like the chicken nuggets or the chicken strips, and you really weren't supposed to eat these, but I was like, it's giving me life. First of all, it's Chick-fil-A. Like, you cannot go wrong with Chick-fil-A. Second of all, when you would swallow the chicken strips after biting them into several pieces, the outside breaded chicken part would scratch the back of your throat on the way down, which would itch where I had my incisions. So I was literally itching my throat with chicken that whole week. Fun fact. Let's see. And then I had to get my appendix out in like a freak thing on 4/20 of 2018, so 4/20 of this year.